Coordinate geometry. Okay, now some people are also joining. Just give me 1 or 2 more minutes, let them join. Okay, let us start. Now, coordinate geometry. Now, first of all, for this chapter, you will require a graph paper, right? But today, let us roughly do it. And then you can practice it in the graph, okay? I think one grid is now visible on the screen, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you all are familiar with number line. You have studied this in your previous classes, yeah? So that's my number line, and there are numbers. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Okay, who is there in the class now? Yusuf and Ruqayya. Yes, please unmute your mic. This is Zainab, I think, yeah? Please unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Zainab, Jaslin, Reba. Right, this is the number line, and we all know that the numbers on this line are actually equally spaced. Yeah, right. So the distance from 1 to 2 is actually, let's say, 1 unit, right? So this distance is same as the distance between 6 and 7. This is also 1 unit. So we can choose this scale. It can be 1 millimeter, it can be 1 centimeter, it can be 1 inches, right? Same unit is there. Now, there was a person, there was a mathematician, Descartes. So what he did was he took two lines, like two number lines, and he just placed it like this, like on a 90-degree on each other, right? Crossing each other. Exactly like one line is horizontal and other is vertical on it. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Vertical and horizontal. Okay. So the point, or I think I should draw it properly. So this is how the lines were looking, right? So the point where they were intersecting, so this he called origin, right? This point is called origin. Now all the numbers or all the points will be taken with respect to these two lines only. So this is a system of plotting points, and this system is a special name which I'll tell you later on. So the point where they're intersecting is taken as origin, right? Okay, so I'll tell you how to write coordinates, then we will write the coordinates of origin also. Now, right side, this is my positive x-axis. So obviously the numbers are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And so on. And on the left hand side, it's called x dash, like usually we denote it by x dash. So it is the negative x-axis. So the numbers will go like this. It is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7, and so on. And we all know they are equally spaced numbers. Okay. Now the top vertical line is the positive y-axis. Okay. So this number goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And similarly, this is y dash is the negative y-axis. It goes like -1, -2, -3, and -4, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Now this system has 4 quadrant. Okay. This is first quadrant. Now the name quadrant is coming from quarter. Basically, we are dividing like 1 into 4 parts, right? So this is 1/4 of it. Understood? Quarter plate, like we order in restaurant, quarter plate, right? So this is first quadrant. This one is second quadrant. And we start measuring from here, like from positive x-axis, then anti-clockwise. Understood? Anti-clockwise we go. Like we cannot call this second quadrant. No. In this particular system, it is this one is second quadrant, then this one is third quadrant, and this one is fourth quadrant. Understood? It goes anti-clockwise. This system of coordinates is called Cartesian system. So we will learn how to plot points in this Cartesian system of coordinates. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. Okay, now how to plot points. Let us understand. So I think this Cartesian system is understood by everyone. Or I think I should use the same. Okay. Now, how to locate a point? For example, I take a point here. Let's say this is my point, right? Now I want to know the location of this point in my Cartesian system of coordinates. So first of all, I'll see how much is it on x-axis, then how much is it on y-axis. So it's going to have two information, right? One is about x-axis, one is about y-axis. So I put a bracket. Now first information is about x-axis. So I see how much it is far from the, like it is moving on the x-axis. So 1 unit distance, right? Then 2 units here, then 3 units here, and 4 units here. Then I reach my point. Clear? So that means it is 4 distance, like 4 units on x-axis. Similarly, if I want to reach, if I travel on y, so it is like 1 unit here and then 1 unit here. So after traveling 2 units on the y-axis, I reach this point. Understood? So this is how the point is named, 4, 2. Now this first is your x, like x coordinate, and this second is your y coordinate. So it is always written like this: the first is x, the second is y. You cannot write y first and x first. No. The x is also called as abscissa, and y coordinate is also called as ordinate. So I can say the ordinate of this point is 2, abscissa of this point is 4. Understood? You can note down all these information in your copy, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Zanab, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Jaslyn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Zeba. So
Yeah,
okay. Right now you can use your rough copy, but this chapter is supposed to be done in a graph copy. So you can repeat all the questions in the graph copy later on if you don't have it right now. Now there's one more thing about Cartesian system is that every point is unique. What does it mean? I mean, this word unique is important. That means if I write, for example, 2 and 3, right? So 2 and 3 is it's a unique point. It means I'm going like 2 distances on x-axis and then 3 distances on y-axis. So that means this is the point, which is 2 and 3. Clear? Now, if I write 3 and 2, so 2 and 3, 3 and 2, they are not same. Like, this means every point is unique. So if you plot it 3 and 2, so 3 is this and then 2 distances on y-axis, that means this point. So you can clearly see that 2 and 3 and 3 and 2 are not same points, right? Every point is unique. Understood? So now let us solve one question. This will give you an idea of how to use it. Are you able to see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now see figure, okay, and complete the following statements. The abscissa and ordinate of the point B are. Now where's my point B? This is my point B, right? So how much is abscissa? Zanab?
4.
4, yeah. Okay. And ordinate?
3.
4.
Ordinate 4? No.
Marks.
See,
3.
this point B,
3.
yeah, it's 3 on the y-axis, right? 3 units on the y-axis. So abscissa is 3. So how will you write it? That the abscissa of the point B are 4 and ordinate is 3 respectively. Hence the coordinate of B are, so you write abscissa first and ordinate second. So 4, 3. These are the coordinates of point B. Okay, now Jesslyn, you will tell me. The x coordinate and y coordinate of the point M are. Now look at this point M. Okay, what is the x coordinate?
-3.
-3. Okay, y?
Because it lies on the x-axis. No,
Mm,
it lies in the x coordinate.
X coordinate is nothing. X coordinate is -3. That is fine because it is like, one unit here, then 2 units, then 3 units. So on x axis, it is -3. How much is it on y axis?
4.
4. Yes, +4, right?
Yes,
Because this
ma'am.
is the point. So +4. So hence the coordinates of M are -3 and +4. This is how we write it. Okay, Zeba, now you will tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Point L. So this is the point L, right? Okay, what is the x coordinate?
-5
Okay, and y?
is -4.
-4. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Hence the coordinates are -5 and -4, right? Now, Jesslyn, tell me fourth one, the point S. This is the point. What is the x coordinate?
3.
3.
3.
Okay, y?
-4.
-4. Very good. So the coordinates are 3 and -4. Okay, so I think now you have understood how to uh, plot points, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, let me just open the exercise now. Oh, where's 3.1? Sorry, in my PDF, there is no 3.1 exercise. It's missing. Can you tell me the page number on which 3.1 exercise is there? NCRT? Yeah, okay, now I have got it. I think we can leave it, right? 3.2, come to 3.2. Okay, write the answer of each of the following questions. What is the name of horizontal and the vertical line drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? So they're asking like, what is the name of the horizontal and vertical line? So this is the horizontal line, right? And this is the vertical line. So what is the name of this horizontal line? Can somebody tell me?
X coordinate.
No, coordinate is this thing, like when you write something, for example, P and Q. So this P is X coordinate. This is X axis, right?
X-axis.
What do they call it in NCRT? Just 1 minute. Yeah, x-axis, correct. Right? So the horizontal line is called x-axis, and the vertical line, this is positive y, this is negative y, so this is called as y-axis, right? So can you write it? Like horizontal is x-axis and the vertical is y-axis. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Each part of the plane, that means this is the first part, right? What is it called? It is called
Coordinates.
first quadrant.
Quadrant.
Yeah, they are asking each part of the plane formed by these two lines. So this is the plane which is like formed by these two lines, right? So you have to give name to each of the parts. So this first part is called the first quadrant. Now this part is called the second quadrant. So you will draw a picture like this, like draw x-axis and y-axis, then call it first quadrant, second quadrant, and you have to go anti-clockwise. Please remember. Sorry, you start from here, like positive x-axis you start, go anti-clockwise. First quadrant, second quadrant, then this is your third quadrant, and this is your fourth quadrant. Done. Now third part. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. So this is the point, right? This is called as origin. Now, what are the coordinates of origin? Can you tell me? So they are 0, 0, because we are not moving anywhere on x-axis. We are not moving anywhere on y-axis. We are stuck at this point. So it is 0, 0 are the coordinates, and the name is origin. Okay. The second part, you can also call it like this. The name of each part is quadrant, right? The name of each part is quadrant. And then additionally, you have shown which one is first quadrant, which one is second, which one is third, and which one is fourth. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me just share the book itself. Okay, next question now. So I hope it's visible, right? Okay, so that's the complete question. In this figure, write the following, okay? The coordinates of B. Now, Jaslyn, can you tell me the coordinates of point B?
2 and -5.
Okay, first, what do I write? X coordinate or Y coordinate?
EX coordinate.
Okay, so what is the X coordinate of point B?
-5.
-5. And then Y coordinate?
2.
2. Okay, so the coordinates of B are -5 and 2, right? Now, who will tell me the coordinates of point C? Zeba, you tell me.
For the y-axis, it's -5.
No. First for the x-axis, always.
For the x, it's +5.
Hmm.
And for the y, it's -5.
Good. Okay, Zanab. The point identified by the coordinates. So which point? Can you name the point?
Y. Negative y-axis.
No. There's a point here, right? Which is identified by these coordinates. So let us find out. So -3 on the x-axis. So that means here -3. And then -5 on the y-axis. So that means this point.
E.
Yeah, right. So the name of the point is E. Is this clear, everyone? Okay, Jaslyn, next. The point
Yes, ma'am.
identified by these coordinates. So which point is this?
G.
Yes, it's G. Next, the abscissa of the point D. Okay, Zanab. What is abscissa?
The x-axis.
Yeah, the distance or the x coordinate, basically. Yeah, what is the abscissa of D?
Y.
How much is the value of the x coordinate? Okay, this is the point, right? What are the coordinates here? Tell me.
2.
First x, okay? How
5.
much? No, not 5. It is 6 on the
6. Sorry.
x-axis. Yes.
6.
Okay. And on y-axis?
2.
2. Okay. So what is the x here? You can see 6, right?
Yes.
So abscissa is equal to x coordinate. You can write like this, which is actually equal to 6. Clear? Okay, next. The ordinate of point H. Jaslyn. Now where's point H? This is the point H.
Ma'am, -3.
First of all, tell me the coordinates.
-5, -3.
Okay, -5 and -3. Good. Now, what is the ordinate? Ordinate means which coordinate?
The y.
Y. Okay, what is the y coordinate here?
-3.
-3. So -3 is the ordinate of this point. Okay, Zanab. Now, coordinate of point L. Where's L? Where's L? Okay, this is L. First of all, tell me the coordinates of L.
0.
Yes, okay. So it is not moving on the x-axis. And why?
5.
5. Good. So okay, coordinates you have to write. Okay, that's good. So coordinates are 0 and 5. Here. Now Zeba, what are the coordinates of point M? Where's M? Yeah. Okay, this is M. Yes, Zeba. Okay, Jesslyn.
Yes, ma'am.
How much is it on x-axis? Point M.
Where is it? I can't see. Oh,
Point M is this. This is point M.
-3, -3, -3,
And
0,
what?
-3, and
0.
0.
Is this correct?
-3,
Okay.
-3, 0.
Yes, that's good. Zeba, is this clear? -3, 0. Jesslyn, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Zeba is having some issue, network issue. All right. Now next question. So this exercise 3.2 is already over, right? Now the second part is plotting a point in the plane if its coordinates are already given. So let us learn how to plot some points. Exercise 3.3, this is the first question. So I'll tell you how to plot it. In which quadrant or on which axis do each of the points this lie? Okay, verify your answer by locating them on the Cartesian plane. First of all, without locating them, you have to tell, okay, in which quadrant they lie. Understood? So take one point at a time. Let me take -2 and 4. This point I'm taking. Okay. So like you can do it like this. The x coordinate is what? Is negative here, right? And the y coordinate is what? Is positive. So in which quadrant it should fall? Now please in your mind, like without plotting, just you know this thing, right? This is positive x-axis, this is negative x-axis. This is positive y, this is negative y, right? So if x coordinate is negative and y is positive, so I think it will be this quadrant, right? Is this clear? So all the numbers which will fall in the second quadrant, so they have negative x-axis and positive y-axis. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, in the first quadrant, both are positive. X and Y, both x's are positive. Now, if you come to third quadrant, so obviously it is on the left side of the y-axis. So x-axis is negative and it is below the x-axis. So y is also negative. Clear? So like this side, like left side, x coordinate is negative, right? And if something is like, below the x-axis here, then the y coordinate is negative in both these two quadrants. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now understand again, right? This is positive x, this is negative x. So that means all the points which are on the left side of the y-axis, that means second quadrant or third quadrant, they all have negative x-axis. Clear? Okay.
Yes.
And that if the points are here, that this is positive x, this is negative x, and this is positive y, this is negative y. So if they are like below the x-axis, then all such points will have negative y coordinate. Clear? So I think this is clear in your mind now. Now -2 is negative x and positive y. So that means which quadrant?
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant. It will fall in the second quadrant. Right. Now next, 3 and -1. So just see here, 3 is plus, right? And y is minus. So plus and then minus. So which quadrant? Just
Quadrant.
fourth quadrant. Very good. Right? X is plus and y is minus. So it is fourth quadrant. Okay, Zeba, now you tell me. -1 and 0. Which quadrant?
Second or third.
Sorry, what did you say?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant, that means here, right? So let us check, okay? Because we have to verify this also. Verify means you will actually plot this point and then see whether your guess is right or not, right? So let me just verify the third one. I think these two you can verify yourself. Use a graph paper, plot these points. Let me look at the third one. So very roughly I'm plotting it. So let's say this is my 1, this is my 2. Similarly, -1 and -2, 1 and 2, and then -1, -2, and so on, right? So now my point is -1. That means x-axis -1, right? Here, and y-axis 0. So I'm not moving anywhere. So I'm just stuck here, right? This point is -1, 0. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
So it is not falling into the third quadrant. It is lying on the line, right? It is lying on the axis, right? And which
Yes.
axis? Okay, on which axis it is lying?
X-axis.
Negative x-axis.
Negative x-axis.
Yeah, because if you say only positive, so it can be here also. So just because it is on the left side, so we say it is lying on negative x-axis. And you have to draw the graph also, right? You will locate the point like this. Okay, next point is this 1 and 2. Both are positive. Which quadrant?
1.
First quadrant, right? And please locate it. So x-axis is 1 and then y-axis is 2. So somewhere here you can show it like this. 1 and 2, first quadrant. Now -3 and -5. Now please tell me this. -3 and -5, both negative.
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant, very good. Right? Third quadrant, both are negative.
Yes, ma'am.
So after writing all this, so you will say, now we plot all these points on the graph. So can you plot it or should I help you? Okay, do one thing very quickly. Just make a rough graph on your copy, equal distances, right? Because they are not large number, I think maximum up to -5 it is going. So just mark 5, 5 each side, 5 here, top 5 and -5, and plot it and send me a picture quickly. All these points. You can give them some name also if you wish. Let me call this point A, the first one, right? Then point B is 3, -1. Point C is -1, 0. Point D is 1 and 2. Point E is -3 and -5. So then on the graph also you can write A, B, C, D, E. Yes, is someone sending me? Zainab, have you done it?
No, ma'am.
Jaslyn, are you doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have any problem, just let me know. Zeba, any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm giving you some homework also. You will finish this question and then some homework I'm giving you. Then you will send me all the pictures combined. Okay, just scan it and send me. So please note down. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So up till here, I'm taking some simple points, and then in the next class, the second question I'll take up will actually in that you need a change of scale. So that topic we will take up in the next class. So your homework is uh, plot the following points on the graph paper. Following points on the graph. So use a graph paper, okay? So please note down first. Okay, 2, 5. You can give it some name, like, just to highlight on the graph paper, and you will name it like this. For example, this is your point, right? 2 and 5. So you will write it like this: A 2, 2 5, right? This is how you will write it. Obviously, it will be in the first quadrant. So this is your point A 2 5. Now, second is 4 and minus of 3. Let me call it point B. Just C point is this, minus 5 and minus of 7. Right? That's your home. Okay, then please note it down. Then I'm ending the class.